Why, oh, why, Angel Reese? Why does she get so tough with the little ones? Why does Angel Reese act like this big, tough, and rugged chick when it comes to the small people? You know, she likes to get at the smaller people on the court, but when a bigger person steps to her, she gets a little bit more timid and meek. Now, Angel Reese today had a triple double, and the world is probably going to explode on that. She had 11 assists, two turnovers only, which is actually pretty impressive. Her teammates obviously made some shots. She was only 2 of 7 from the field, so she shot 28.5% from the field to end up with her 10, 11 points or whatever it was, and um, she got most of her points from the free throw line. But that wasn't the story of her game today against Connecticut. The story of her game today was hair pull, the hair pulling, and her reaction to her hair being pulled. And now, in a vacuum, I actually don't have much issue with the reaction that she had from her hair being pulled. I really don't. Can't say I have any issue with her reaction, just being real. What I have an issue with is her being such a fucking hypocrite because she's a hypocrite. And I'm gonna let you know why. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way, Women's Basketball. We talk facts, our feelings. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Show. Back in the home building, as you can see, no longer in a bathroom in a hotel. But let's talk about this thing here because, oh, by the way, like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on the content. Appreciate y'all as always. Sunday Night Heat tonight was fire. Appreciate all the support and the donations and the contributions, the chats, super chats. Everything that went on tonight. Appreciate everybody so very, very much. As you know, Sunday Night Heat is live and available to everybody. And after the live ends, it goes to membership content. Same with all of the lives that I do going forward. Members lives that you see live after the live. If you're not there, it goes to membership content. So if you want to see the Sunday Night Heat or any of the lives that I do, you need to go check it out on membership content, become a member. That said, appreciate y'all continued support of the channel, man. Angel Reese, this actually happened today, and we're going to share it with you because it needs to be shared. Let's see right here. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, there you are. Boom. Let's see right here. Let me put my headphones on. Don't know if there's any volume here. So as you can see on this,
we mentioned the physicality, and
you can see in this play, you got Angel Reese going up for a rebound.
we mentioned the physicality,
And here comes the player behind her.
and that last possession.
She's got her left hand right here on a braid of Angel Reese. Yanks that shit. I want the ball.
The contact being let go.
And Angel Reese throws her hand out. I get that. I get all that. This is where she goes a little bit, does her thing a little too much.
This time, I think it was accidental.
So Nelson Ododa is separating them. She's not pushing Angel Reese. And Angel Reese is acting like she's so big and tough. Like
Hartley. And then Reese just with a big reaction. And Tina Charles, being the vet that she is, going to stick up for her team. If you know anything about Angel Reese, she is going to go hard. She's tough. She cares about making a statement.
Yo, Tina Charles ain't playing that shit, man. Tina Charles like, you ain't doing that crap again. Don't try me. Don't try us. We ain't playing that game.
And for her team.
Look at Kamilla Cardoso over here. She's like, nah, I'm coming for you, Angel. You don't shove my teammate like that.
We mentioned
you had some credibility, but then you want to go after Nelson Ododa for no reason. You can have your little words. You can do all that, and you are entitled to do all of that. I got no issue. I really got no issue with that whatsoever. I don't know. That just is a natural reaction to me to fling your arm at somebody who's grabbing your hair from behind. So I don't have the biggest issue with that. Here is where I have a problem with Angel Reese. If you remember this, I hope you remember it, but if you don't, I'm going to remind you about it because this was Angel Reese a couple years back. Take a look at this video. Angel Reese right here. You see her. She's being guarded by Kamilla Cardoso right here. This is in the SEC. I believe it's the SEC championship. Her senior year. And watch, box out. Look what happened. Ball goes in. The ball's in the basket. This isn't even fighting for a rebound. This is, I'm just going to grab your fucking hair. And look at Cardoso. She does nothing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at Angel Reese. Just grab her hair for no reason. Not to get a rebound, just to grab her hair. No reason other than that. Look at. What is she grabbing it for? Grabbed it. All right. So what do you think of how should we feel about Angel Reese's reaction now to having her hair grabbed? Should we care? Should it matter? She had no problem grabbing somebody else by the hair. But now all of a sudden we're supposed to care that her hair got grabbed. I'm surprised her hair hasn't been grabbed more often, to be honest, because she usually runs around with a lot longer, like fluffy hair and not braided. It's not braided down. So I'm actually I'm surprised it hasn't been grabbed more often. But I don't have a problem with her initial reaction. What I have a problem is her action again trying to start some type of fight with people over stuff. She's trying to be a tough girl, and it gets a little old. That reaction shit gets old, and I'm not a fan of it, especially when she has her own personal history in grabbing hair. She's done it. So if you've done it, Angel, why did you like when you did that to somebody else? That person didn't react the way you reacted. Just keeping it a buck. She didn't react like you did. She could have. Kamilla Cardoso could have flatlined your ass. She didn't. So it's like you get that you're all mad. I get it. You don't like it. You shouldn't. But you've done that to other people. And they didn't react that way to you. And that makes you a hypocrite in my book. Because you've done this act. You're guilty of said act. And if you are going to own it, you should remember you did this to somebody else. So what you got today was a little bit of a taste of your own medicine. So those are my thoughts. I don't feel bad for her. I understand why her reaction was the way it was. I thought she was a little bit overboard with Nelson Odota because Nelson Odota wasn't pushing her. She's separating two people. But at the end of the day, you've done this before, Angel. This is nothing new for you. So, yeah, you might want to think about that before you lose your mind because no one lost their mind on you when it happened to you. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. This is Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. Come on now.